The Middle East on the brink. Iran, Israel, and the US escalation. The Middle East has entered its most volatile period in decades. Within the last 48 hours, a massive military escalation has shifted from a shadow war into a direct, large scale confrontation, with joint US Israeli strikes hitting the heart of Tehran and Iran launching retaliatory barrages across the region. The world is watching to see if this is the start of a much wider conflict. Today, we are breaking down exactly what is happening between Iran, Israel, and the United States and what this means for global stability. Operation Epic Fury. On February 28, the United States and Israel launched a coordinated military operation condemned Epic Fury by the Pentagon. This was not just a targeted strike, it was a daylight assault on multiple Iranian cities, including the capital Tehran, Isfahan, and Qom. According to official statements from the White House, the primary goals were to dismantle Iran's nuclear infrastructure and missile capabilities. However, reports have confirmed that the strikes also targeted senior leadership. Iranian state media has now confirmed the death of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei and several high-ranking IRGC commanders. This reception's strike marks a point of no return in modern Middle Eastern diplomacy. Iran's response. Iran's response was immediate and multi-pronged. Within hours of the initial strikes, hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones were launched from Iranian soil, targeting Israel. Air raid sirens have become a constant in Tel Aviv and northern Israel as the Iron Dome and Arrow systems face their greatest test to date. Targeting US bases, this conflict is no longer contained to two borders. Iran has targeted US military installations in Qatar, Bahrain, Jordan, and the UAE. For the first time, residents in Dubai and Abu Dhabi received emergency phone alerts to seek immediate shelter as debris from interceptions fell near civilian areas. The Strait of Hormuz, the world's most important oil transit point, has also been effectively closed, sending global energy markets into a tailspin. The US stance and global reaction. The US administration under President Trump has described this as a preemptive necessary to prevent a nuclear armed Iran. Washington has moved its largest naval and air buildup to the region since 2003, signaling that this is not a one-day operation. Meanwhile, the global community is deeply divided. The UN Security Council held an emergency session today, with Secretary General Guterres warning of a grave threat to international peace, while some Western allies have supported the move as a security necessity. Powers like China and Russia have condemned the strikes as a violation of international law, calling for an immediate ceasefire to prevent a total regional collapse. What happens next? We are currently in a cycle of tit for tat escalation where neither side has a clear off ramp. The death of the supreme leader creates a massive power vacuum in Tehran, and how the remaining IRGC leadership reacts will determine the scale of the coming weeks. Is this the beginning of regime change or the start of a long term regional war? The situation is changing by the hour. I want to hear from you. What do you think is the only way to de escalate this crisis? Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for further updates and stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in depth analysis. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.